Hey there everyone, it's BTM
Enclave
QE
success needs to be shared,
back here
right?
with another
All of
stream
us getting out
for
there,
doing
getting the
some
word
Anthem.
out. That's what it's about.
Well, that kind of put me off. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't played this in like maybe 3 or 4 days, but I haven't done an Anthem stream in a while.
There you are. You missed Halleck and Yaro's duet. I may have recorded it.
That's nice, I'm not interested. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna be doing some mucking around really, it's just some in-game stuff since that's where I'm at the end game. Trying to get better stuff. Hopefully we don't get any crashes or unwanted stuff. And hopefully we get some good loot, because I stopped playing for a few days because I just got sick of not getting anything. No masterworks, no legendaries, nothing. Even after the update that was meant to increase all that stuff on Grandmaster 2 and 3, and I was playing Grandmaster 2 and 3 with a loot drop, with a loot luck stat of 146%, and the max limit's 190. Last I heard. Probably if it's that high I could get rid of this and put my other legendary component on. But they're useless. These components, I don't understand why they're so bad. Like, then there's no thought put into them at all. They're just exactly the same, identical as anything else, like this elemental ops. Increase fire damage and maximum heat capacity by 20% and fire resistance by 20%. Now, where is its equivalent? There we go. It's just that thermal regulator, legendary version. And the stats exactly the same, 20%. You would think, as the rarity goes up, and everything's like this in the game, from white level common stuff all the way up to legendary, they're all exactly the same as each other. They don't change in stats apart from the armor and shield stuff that they have, but that's just because that's tied in with its power rating. You'd think, so yeah, you'd think, and as you increase in rarity, it improves these values. Or, for something like this, no, well, I've got 2 of these on. The good thing about this, being 2 different names, increase melee damage by 30 and electric effects by 30, I've got 2 of these on. Because the regular one's advanced circuitry and the masterwork, and legendary variant's called Vanguard's Badge, so you can have both on at the same time. I think it was this one? No. No. It was this one here. Increase blast damage by 50 and lower impact damage by 20%. Now, I'm not really keen on that because of that minus effect. Impact damage is important. Everything does pretty much impact damage when it hits the target. It's impact damage, and then if it explodes, then it does blast damage. So it's exactly the same as its equivalent for just a white, blue, purple, green. You'd think with increase in rarity that it would increase or make the values better. So it'd increase that blast damage while also decreasing the amount that it decreases by. So then you maybe get it to the point maybe when it's legendary where the decrease is 0%, but the increase in blast damage is up at like 50% or more. Who knows? But there's just not. It's just not really thought out well, to be honest. They're just all generic. And they had 6 years to do this, and there's barely anything in the game. So, like this. I keep getting these dropping elemental rage, and then my first and only legendary weapon that dropped was an elemental rage. Exactly the same. Nothing different. Doesn't look any different. It looks exactly the same. So that's pretty bad. And pretty pathetic, to be quite honest. All the guns look exactly the same, pretty much. Just cloth wrapped around them, so, yeah. I've got a lot of work to do. But let's get into some playing. I might do some contracts. I might do some contracts actually.
Gunther, I think his name was.
I will try Grandmaster 2 for you all. I just got to quickly go into my settings and I want to turn voice chat off so others can't hear me. That's off. Good already. Surround, headphones, good. Good. And I would have had that legendary component on, but my only way to prime a target, which is how you set up for a combo, you've got a prime and a detonator. I use 2 detonators because I don't like the status effect grenades because all they do is apply status, they don't do damage. Pretty much. So I've got 2 detonators and my primer is my melee. So that's why I've got like those 2 melee things with increased melee damage by 30% for both of them and electric effect damage by 30 because my melee is locked to being electric damage. And then it will electrocute a target to prime them for detonation, which is great. And it's got luck on it too. Okay, change mission. Situations beyond the wall. That is a Sentinel one. I've just got the Sentinels to get up to max level to rank 3, and I think I'm 100 Sentinel XP of getting that faction maxed. Oh, that was a bit loud. Now my other something else that I use to prime targets is that sniper rifle I have on my back, which just so happens to have luck on it. So it on a 3-hit streak, it freezes the target. But I find that glitches out a lot because even on a 3-hit streak, it won't always freeze the target. It'll just apply a little bit of ice effect, which is silly. If it says it's going to freeze the target, it should freeze the target. Not apply a little bit of ice effect just because it's a higher end enemy. That's silly. Can't have one rule for one enemy, another for another. Otherwise, what's the point in Masterworks? Because you're wanting to go up against those high-end enemies. That's when those abilities are most useful. Considering you can take out all the others easy peasy with like a whack of melee, 1 hit of my melee. You'll see. Maybe not Grandmaster 2, but in Grandmaster 1 definitely you can kill everything non-yellow bar with 1 melee. With my current build, remembering it does have quite a bit of melee damage stacked up on it.
Okay, Bryn, I'm ready. Fill me in.
I need you to go and collect some data on
Uncultured
Shaver
swines,
Roads
you
from
meant to
some
wave back.
Arcanist speakers.
Rude.
Will do.
Some people, man, they're so rude. Keep myself cooled so I can fly for longer. I can go under here, cool myself even more.
Outlaws? They came to scrap the beacon. Deal with them, then activate it.
Don't get in my way, dude. I've got you, buddy.
enemies.
Is that so? And they're just gonna leave me to sit on this?
hostiles.
Bastard regenerated his shield somehow when we were all attacking him. Cheat! Wait, is he still alive? He survived?
That's done. Fly over to the next beacon.
Got it.
There's our final beacon. Activate it.
I'm on it.
Wait, where is it? Oh, there we go. Just popped up now, the icon. Not too far, that's good. Now this is Grandmaster 2 difficulty, so... There's my grenade miss as well.
There's still some hostiles in the area. Take them out.
Took 0 damage.
Dominions going after Shaper relics and gating in soldiers to do it. Head out and stop them.
On it.
Oh, nice. Oh, I needed 10 more. I need 10 more bloody XP to max out Sentinel rank. Cool. Want to fly through this water here? Cool me down. Here we go. I can fly for much longer.
The Dominions set up a gate. Take out those anchors.
Teammate. I better take out this gate first and foremost. One left. Ah, got stunned and couldn't move. Ah, that guy was right there. He just spawned behind me. Is that a teammate? Sweet, it is.
It's over. Great work.
Now take out the rest.
There's still hostiles in the area. Take them out.
Hey, I froze it. It's meant to be completely frozen because it's a yellow bar enemy. It doesn't get the frozen effect. Which is stupid, because it's a mastercraft weapon. Alright, I've had enough. Wow.
You did it! Nice job. On a related note,
On a related note, what, Bryn?
a powerful Shaper relic has just gone volatile. Go silence it. Quickly.
On it.
So, doesn't look like they've increased the loot drop chance at all, unless it's just bugged for the server that I'm in my region, because game developers hate us, or never think about us down here in Oceania. It's just always about America or Europe. So I've gotten no drops, and it's a legendary contract on Grandmaster 2 difficulty.
Of course the Dominion came for a powerful Shaper relic. Don't let them get their clammy hands on it. Now it's making all kinds of creatures. You've got to silence that thing.
Oh, there we go, there's a masterwork. First one in days. And from a basic bug. Oh, what hit me there?
Done. Excellent.
Hopefully that's it. I think that's it. That should get me to Sentinel
You did
level
it.
3
Well done.
reputation.
That's everything.
And I'll get the guaranteed masterwork at the end, because it's a legendary contract. Even though you'd think it should be a guaranteed. There we go, there's the trophy. Even though it should probably be a guaranteed legendary, being a legendary contract and all. Oh well. Non-Lancer Medbay. Medbay for non-Lancers has opened near the Fort Tarsus Market. Vanguard's badge, wow. Increase melee damage by 30. And electric effects by 30. I think I've got the legendary version of that. I can't remember. that's getting biffed. That's new. Increase assault launcher. Increases assault launcher by 5%. What does that mean? Assault launcher damage? Or recharge speed? Or what? Performing a large hit streak of 10 will instantly add 3 ultimate charge, whatever that means. There's nothing to quantify what 3 ultimate charge is. They really need to do better with a better way of describing these items and what they do, because they're just not well defined. So I have no idea what that even does. Everything blue can go. And if it only adds like 3 points, then like 3 out of 100. Who knows? It's just so undefined. Ultimate speed effect plus minus 12% resistance. See, that one's not very good either. Plus minus 12% resist. So what is it? Am I going to be resisting more or am I going to be resisting less? Defender, don't need that. I don't really keep anything unless it's got luck on it. If when it's purple. And I'll compare these two in the forge. See if I've got anything similar. That was a little bit annoying, but it's good. It's still right. Didn't get any new weapons or whatnot. Nothing really good to replace some of the stuff I've got on. I'm hoping there's one for gun damage. Like my purple one that I've got on. This one here. Increase damage of all guns by 25%. Like, why would I want to give that up? Oh yeah, I do have a Vanguard's badge. It's pretty shitty though. Its inscriptions are shitty. Thruster plus 8% speed. Weapon ammo is alright. Yeah. Acid plus 45 effect. That's useless to me because I don't use acid. Supply drop rate. Whatever supply counts as supply. Maybe it means both ammo and health. Who knows? As I said, there's no legend or something to tell you what the stuff does. And I got another one, didn't I? So that can go. Increases assault launcher by 5%. See, that's such a shitty amount. 5% for a masterwork. That's so bad. Like the only thing good, the best thing about it is the armor it adds, the armor and shield. Did I have duplicates? I wanted to get rid of this one and have that one on instead for my other javelins. Just making sure I don't have any duplicate mods or components. Alright, it doesn't look like I got duplicates. So like, I don't know why they would pick this, of all things, to make a masterwork component for. Increase engine heat threshold by 35%. Wow. Weak point hits lower thruster heat buildup by 10% for 5 seconds. Wow. Because it's not like I'm going to be flying while trying to shoot someone's weak points. And it only lowers the buildup. What it should be doing is it should cool. It should it should say it allows your thrusters to vent 10% of its heat on a weak point hit. So then you can stay up in the air for longer. So then there's some guns that when you're airborne, they do more damage. So then you can be hovering. And if this decreases the or allows your thrusters to vent heat, so then you can stay in the air longer, then that's a win-win. And that will give you an amazing sort of combo there to do. But I'm keeping it though because I don't have one. But it's so shit. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 3 more components that I haven't seen yet for this javelin. Each javelin only has 10 masterwork components, and each of those masterworks has a legendary version too, which is just high power level. That's it. Not even more inscriptions. It's pretty bad. And I don't know why that keeps telling me I've got new stuff when I don't. Whoops, I didn't want to put that on. Blast missile. So you'd think that would do detonation for a combo as well, but no, it doesn't. Kind of silly. Same with this. It should prime a target because as you see there, it does fire damage, and it's like a laser beam that like starts burning the target. So you'd think maybe if holding the laser beam on the target for longer would, you know, set it on fire, so then it's primed for a combo. But nope. This might be the only one that does this because it's got that acid status. So if you can build that status up to this, I think it's 60, and it will apply an acid effect, but it doesn't specifically say on it the prime symbol. See how that's got a little sort of shuriken looking symbol next to the name of it? That means it's a detonator. And I'll go grenade. And see, other than that, it's got the circle with the dot in it. That's a primer. So yeah, detonators detonate a prime target for a combo, but only one person can detonate a combo on a prime target. So it's a bit silly, but oh well. Time to check out, I guess, our new little mid bay just to see what it's like. Now that I've completely got all the areas maxed out, everything's level 3, my Arcanist, my Freelancer, and my Sentinel. So near the market, eh? Mid bay. Just gonna have a quick little look around, see if there's... To find that med bay. Is this it? Is this what they call a med bay? Oh, jeez. I hope not. That's a pretty poor excuse for a med bay. Because normally they have, when you unlock a new area like that, there's no more, there's usually some more little collectibles floating about. Either that was it, or it's possibly through here. Oh, or is that it? Just the stand here? No, it can't be. Anything around here? Is there anyone to talk to? Apart from these glitched out people. I'll try anyway. And of course the door opens in my face, so I can't talk to Sentinel Dax. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Well, it doesn't look like you get too much from that sheet going on Grandmaster 2 as you're meant to, so I'm just unlucky. Done contracts, quick play events. I'll just do some free play, and I'll just do it on Grandmaster 1 since Grandmaster 2 doesn't seem to do anything, and it's too hard when I'm on my own. It's far too hard, especially with the armor slash health glitch that is abundant. So if anyone's played, you'll know that your health doesn't increase much, and that's because it's a glitch. Sometimes it doesn't glitch, sometimes it most times it does. If my voice cuts out a little bit, or you can't hear me, it's because I've gone through to another room in the house just to look for where my cat has gone, just to make sure he's okay. He's okay. He's just on his bed. I really need to work on these load times though. That's another thing I didn't check. There was meant to be an update for this because I'm sure there was downtime for this last night. Unless it's tonight. I can't quite remember. I remember when I first tried doing Grandmaster 1, I got absolutely wrecked. But now it's just easy. Kind of.
Back in the field. Starting my pass on incoming reports for any unusual mark.
I'm just going to quickly check to see if there's an update. If it does update, it will boot me out and it will end the stream. So, hopefully. Alright. Cool. No update. Well, I say cool, but it's bad. So we want an update. Cool, got the trophy synced. Alright, let's see if there's a chest down here for us. Doesn't look like it. No, no chest. Normally there's a chest that can spawn right here. Hey, look! My health! It's still glitching a little bit because I should have a lot more than that. Unless they patched it to make it look less messy, the armor bars. Because they were really tightly packed. Masterwork Ember. Sometimes there can be a chest up here, which there isn't. And sometimes there can be a chest underwater over here. Champion of Tarsus. Wonder what that's for. Doesn't look like we've got a chest down here. I don't know why it needs to do that sonar sound. It's so cliche. Turtle. I think sometimes there can be a chest around here. Or here, I think. I think sometimes one can be here. Oh, is this a chest over here? Because sometimes there can be one. Yep, sweet. Just nearby. Wow, he flew straight over it. Nice. Blind as a bat. Chest in here. Nope. doing that combos helps heal me, so that's why it's important for me to try and do as many of them as possible. Bloody teleportation. Oh, that's all enemies gone.
There's a rise of Shaper energy in your area. It should be nearby.
I'll do this and then I'll go back into that. I'll go do that dungeon I was about to do.
Eggs. Be careful around them. There seem to be Shaper fragments scattered through the area. Great start. There's more. We've got scorpions headed our way.
I know I passed it.
You found all of them. I'll let the Arcanists know. They'll want to study the fragments. standing. Last enemy down.
Great. Got pretty much F4. I should have probably killed all the enemies before I completed it. Because it spawns the contents of the chest, I guess, when the chest spawns. I used to get quite a bit from doing this sort of stuff, but well, not really. More than what I'm getting now, which is like 0. Exploding. Sorry, Teslas. For some reason they did 0 damage. He died too. I guess he did. And my attack disappeared. You all saw that. Did I come from here? I think I may have. Yeah, I came from here. Oh, a chest. And just purples. Like, come on, there's legendaries that's meant to be the hardest. It should be giving me quite a bit of masterworks. Since masterworks are pretty shitty, as you've all seen. So I can try and at least get a decent roll on one. I see people when they play, like, just getting masterworks popping left and right, and they've got no luck build on them at all. Whereas I run luck and a lot of it, and it does nothing. Well, it appears to do nothing. I'd probably get even worse luck if I didn't run it. I think someone just joined in. That's it. No masterworks, no legendaries. Even though people swear by doing this stuff, like running through these dungeons, that should get legendaries dropping, should get masterworks dropping. I don't though. I get nothing from doing stuff. That's why I get bored of looters, because I have the worst luck. Where I constantly get nothing for putting in my time and effort. That exit right there, okay. The next one to go to is the Mandible. Hopefully there's a fast way of getting there. I should try out one of these though as well, the dungeon. Not these ones right by the fort. Could be better. I'll try the mandible first. Let's see, how close am I? Okay. Sometimes there can be a little sneaky chest around here. That should have been a multi-kill, come on, there was one melee, killed 3 enemies. Where are the enemies at? Or did I have the guys that are in this? Oh, here they go, they're just spawning now. No, they're not. Okay. Why did they despawn? Why is everything despawning? I've still got that despawn glitch. Wow, despawn. Wow, because that's what every boy wants, a blue. blue from a legendary enemy. I get purples from lesser. Because that's exactly how you entice people to keep playing, by dropping crap from high level, hard to kill enemies. Oh my gosh. And they despawned again. Let's see if these guys spawned again. Maybe it's glitched out so I can just keep farming. Map signal lost, eh? Alright, that's those goons dead. I was gonna go back and do my ultimate, but nah. Still not reloaded. And I'm taking damage from invisible enemies that aren't shooting at me. The server will expire, eh? Wow, only a blue. I keep getting blues from those legendaries. And then I just randomly slide down. I really hate that slide glitch too. You just start sliding randomly. And you can't do anything when you're sliding. Like that, it just made me slide. Well, I hope I get something decent from these chests. No, one blue, one purple. Great. I should just stop playing, to be honest, until they sort their act. Until they get their shit together. Of giving decent drops. Because it gets very boring, because none of that stuff is useful to me. You can't trade it with friends, you can't give it to your other javelins. So it's just like, what's the point? Alright. I'll do one more dungeon and then I'll call it quits. Because I'm not getting anything and it's getting boring. I can only play this for so long when it's like doing this stuff. And it's giving me nothing. So I'll try this one, the dungeon. So that is to the west. I get more bloody masterwork in, but then what I do, bloody masterwork items. And I hate that fucking thing too. As soon as you get hit by an enemy somehow, even if it's an invisible enemy, or an invisible attack, it just overheats you instantly. It should not overheat you. Unless it's a fire type attack, and even then it should only like add some heat to your heating up of your thrusters. Shouldn't just instantly make you overheat. I'm not going to be making any greens or any blues or any purples. I'm wanting masterworks. So all of this stuff is garbage. Look at that, the stuff didn't even spawn until I was right there. I can't even stop the animation because I get stunned. It's ridiculous. Once you get stunned, that's it. You're locked into the animation. Which is such a bad mechanic. Alright, how close am I? Getting closer. Now, this dungeon, where is it? North. I don't know why this is here if there's no tunnel. Let's see what the dungeon has for us. Hopefully some masterworks or a masterwork or a legendary. Hopefully. Load times, load times, load times. There, I just started sliding for some reason, even though I was on the ground. It's ridiculous. So I get a purple from a regular average Joe blog enemy, but yeah, from a legendary enemy I just get a blue. And I'm guessing you all know that purples are better than blues. Great, a blue from a legendary. And a purple from a regular yellow. Absolutely bollocks. Oh, masterwork. That was a close one. Where are you, Mr. Stormbearer? Alright, that's all of them. Any chests in here? Oh, that breaks the law, having that like that, the rip stream there. The rip stream is meant to be when it's too high in the wilderness and stuff, and it's just the air currents in the upper atmosphere are just too powerful, and they can rip armor and stuff to shreds, and anything that gets too high, it's organic. can't be like that inside a dungeon. When you can go higher than the fortress on the outside. I think that's it. I don't think there's any chests around. I haven't seen any glowy lights around of the chest. No, alright. Let's just head on out and I guess end the stream after exiting the free roam, because gotta have a look to see what this thing is. The masterwork that I picked up. I wonder if there's a world event just outside here, I'll do it. Let's look at high and flying. No rip stream here. Really? So how did people get up high enough to carve this in the first place then? Inconsistencies. Nothing here. Chest. Wow. Masterwork Ember. Like, that's all good and dandy, but it should probably give more than one. Considering it takes 15 to make one weapon, that could be utter trash. And you can only get the blueprint to make one when you've used one, when you've used the masterwork to kill 10 legendary enemies. Alright, I thought there might have been a little info point there to activate somewhere. Somewhere near the foot of these statues, but it doesn't look like it, so... Looks like I'm going to end the stream here, everyone. So yeah, if you enjoyed it or liked the stream, hit that follow button so you get notified when I go live next, or whatever I go live next. So I will try to do some more Anthem, but I think next time I will play a little bit and then see how it plays sort of loot dropping. If I'm getting high loot drop stuff, then I'll probably stream it. But no one wants to watch a game that's just going around killing things and get nothing for it, let alone play it. So yeah, I'll be exporting this to my YouTube channel. So if you want, I'll check that out, and you can follow the little link underneath my live stream channel. And I upload clips and stuff there, so that's one of the benefits of that, because I can't do that here to Twitch. And yeah, drop a comment on stuff you'd like to see me do next, or things that I could work on that you think I could do better with, or just general constructive criticism, or just to pop in and say hey. If you do like what you see on my YouTube, then help me out and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. It'd mean a lot to me. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day or great night, wherever in the world you are. Peace out, everyone. Have a great one.